What's up, guys, and welcome to another video. I'm gonna make speaker videos. They are coming up, but for now this is it. I took a long break, even though I'm not obligated to update anybody, but you know, I like to make videos. They're fun to make at times, but sometimes you don't have the funds, as I've said before. Okay, so let's get into the unboxing, because that's mainly why people are here. They're not to have me talk about my channel's future, because nobody cares, including myself. So here we have the Razer Dearhadder, what is it, X Hyperspeed. This is a good alternative to the Dearhadder V3 Pro or the V2 Pro. And one thing that I really like about this, that's actually better, in my opinion, my humble opinion, than the other V2 Pro and the V3 Pro, is that this requires AA batteries or AAA batteries. Some might think that's not a benefit, because you can just charge up the other mice, those other mice, and just have them ready to go. While this, you need to change the batteries, even if it's a lithium ion or just regular batteries. But for me, that's a benefit, because when those mice get old, the battery will degrade, and you will have to open up the mouse and, you know, replace the battery, and that's not most people's kind of thing. And you also get longer battery life with one battery or whatnot. And of course, you need to pay extra for the batteries in the future and whatnot. But in the end, I think it's still worth it, because you can always, the mouse can still have a pretty new experience after, or the battery life will still remain the same and not degrade after time if you change out the batteries. Okay, so now that that's out of the way, we have Hyperspeed. And this is the best wireless technology right now, 2022, if I don't... when it comes to mouse wireless technology. It's basically that they send, and this is with the dongle, you know, with the USB dongle that you get inside of this mouse, you get Hyperspeed, and that's the fastest or best connection you'll ever get with a wireless mouse. Doesn't mean it's the best wireless mouse per se, but the connection is one of the best, at least. You also get, yeah, okay, that's Hyperspeed and ergonomic winning shape. Yeah, as you can see, I have the Dearhadder V2 with me here, and I also had the Dearhadder Chroma. And I like the shape. Shape is quite good, quite comfortable. I have medium hands, I would say, so it fits them really well. You can see it here, yeah, just palm grip and whatnot. You can use claw, but not the most comfortable for me. And then we have 235-hour battery life with this is the regular alkaline battery, or whatever they're called, and AA battery, and you get 235 hours. And this is with the dongle. If you use the Bluetooth mode, you will gain more battery, because it's less energy intensive. Okay, now we need some kind of knife, and I'll get that. Here we have the multi-tool. The Leatherman, really nice. Ooh, I don't want to cut myself here. What is this? Is there a pull tab? Maybe there is. No pull tab? Really? You have to just force your way through. What is this? What kind of sorcery? Come on. I'm cutting through the fucking package. What is this? I don't want to destroy everything, you know? And I just did. Come on. Not fair. I don't know. Is there a better way? Maybe? Whatever. Yeah, it kind of sucks. I don't like to destroy my packages, but whatever. It is what it is. You can't really do anything here. No. Okay, here you can see you can either have a AA battery or a AAA battery right there in the back. And you have to open it up. I'll show you that in a second. And you also get 14,000 DPI. that matters, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Okay, and here we have the booklet, the manual or whatever. I should get the stickers here. Where are the stickers? Oh, there we have them. And they're just the regular Razer green, not the chroma ones or whatnot. And they're quite nice to have, even though it's more, it's better, more climate neutral, friendly packaging, whatever. So that's good to keep in mind. You also seem to get a battery here. It says French. Okay, let's see what kind of battery that is. And how do you open this? Is it like this? Like this or like that? Oh, the mouse just falls out. You get a nice Razer sticker. Ah, what a waste of a sticker. Right? Let me use the sticker on my computer, you know. It's really nice. Right out of the gate, I can sense that it's quite rough plastic, actually. I don't know if the camera picks that up, but it's like quite grainy. This is smoother on the Dearhadder V2, and I kind of like this more, actually. Of course, this is just my first interpretation of this mouse or whatever. The DPI buttons are on the side, not at the top. Okay, we have those nice feet. Okay, they skimped a little bit on the feet at the top. Guess it doesn't matter really. And here we can switch from off to 2.4 to Bluetooth. And this made in China, of course. And even though this is a so-called budget wireless mouse, I think it's still quite expensive, costs around 60 euros, around there. You can probably find it for cheaper, but that's what I got the mouse for. And the Razer V2, I bought it for even more, but now it costs it's a nice price on that one. So if you don't care about the wireless connectivity, the Razer V2 is probably the way to go if you want the Dearhadder. That is, there's a lot of great mice out there, so there's a lot of options. Okay, so now I want to pair this up, and I got this mouse actually for a very particular reason, is that I want to use the Bluetooth mode. I don't want to use the good mode or the 2.4 gigahertz USB dongle thingy, and it is because I want to use this mouse as my, to use with my tablets, to have a gaming setup here. Maybe a little bit cliche, I don't know, but it's quite nice to have a portable, portable laptop setup as well. And this is also a benefit of having Bluetooth, that these devices like this, for example, doesn't have Bluetooth. Okay, so this is an Energizer Max, not for retail. Okay, good to know. Is it a regular? Okay, probably just regular battery, I'd say. Yeah, nothing special. I'm gonna use this for this video, but I'm gonna show you this again and repeat myself. You could either use one AA like this or one AAA. You cannot use two batteries at the same time. You can only use one at one time. Okay, so we have the plus here. So like this. Boom, just like that. And here is the USB dongle for those who wants to know. I'm gonna store that away, because I'm not gonna test out the 2.4 or the Razer Hyperspeed in this video. I don't think it's worth it. See, I looked at the review and they said that you should place it with the front in first, and then it just clicks like that, so you take less strain on the plastic, basically. Okay, and let's turn on the Bluetooth. Okay, blue button. Let's go in on settings here. And yes, in another video I will talk about this keyboard setup. Come on, continue to search. Oh, here we have it. I didn't see it at first. It's DA-V2X. I guess they couldn't have the entire name on there. So let's pair it up. And it is paired. And sensitivity, can I adjust it? Let's see. Yeah. And let's go down in sensitivity. Yes, yes you can. You can actually change the sensitivity with these buttons. Why that on the Samsung Tab S8? Why I think that's important is because I have an older Orochi mouse that I've used for this setup, and the DPI buttons right there didn't work with newer tablets or whatnot. So it's nice to see that this even works with, or the DPI buttons work with the tablet right here, and I like that. So you don't have to go into settings, because that's something I had to do. I had to go in here, general management. You can probably not see this in mouse and trackpad, and then yeah, change the speed every time I wanted to play games, and then I had to go back when I wanted to use the trackpad. I've disabled the trackpad right now, but I think I'm gonna test it out for a game. So let's see. I'm gonna play none other than Minecraft, because Minecraft, they actually support keyboard and mouse. If you want to let's play, then go ahead and like this video, because I mean, sure, I could always go for a let's play. So I'm just gonna go around a little bit. This is a survival world, and I'm gonna test this out and see how the Bluetooth connection is. Oh, it's raining. I'm gonna turn up the volume a little bit, like those Minecraft sounds. But this is nice. Like this is oh yeah, I was digging my way downwards. So this is kind of a neat setup actually. It's much better, because one problem I had with my older Orochi mouse with the Bluetooth connection, wired, it worked fine. It's called Orochi 2013 for those who wonders. But the problem with that mouse was it was jumping across the, or like the mouse was jumping across the entire screen, so it was really annoying to use in Bluetooth mode. So that was a pain in the ass. While this right here, I can feel it, better control. I love the ergonomics. A little bit, I would say, a little bit back heavy. Yeah, I'd say. But that you could probably change this battery, the AA out for a AAA, and you can lose some weight with lithium. I've seen that other people have been doing that to save weight. Let's show my house as well. It's raining now. Ooh. I'm just gonna play a little bit. I think that's better to see. Like I use quite, I'd say around 1,000 in DPI, and this goes to 14,000, which is plenty. Let's see. Where do I want to go here? Do I remember where it is? Oh yeah, it's here. Over here. Just gonna walk up here. Yeah, usually I tend to, in Minecraft worlds, I tend to like only go for to claim resources as fast as possible. But this time around I started off with just building my house. But okay, I'm gonna talk a little bit more about the mouse. But yeah, I'm getting too fixated in the game. But I'm gonna show off the... Yeah, just playing around a little bit. I think that's decent, alright. Okay, here's the house. Really nice. Sealed and everything. Here were the rooms, really cozy. I don't have like a bedroom or anything like that yet. And here is the upper space. Not finished yet, still in progress. But as you guys can see, it works really, really well. I don't know what else to say, it just works well. I'm gonna test some other games out. There are other games on this that are available with mouse. I think San Andreas is supposed to support, but it doesn't really work in Asphalt and whatnot. But let's go into Dex mode and see how the mouse works with that. This is basically also like a laptop alternative with yeah, like windows and whatnot that you can put up in different directions and whatnot if you just want to have them floating like this. Elon Musk. Let's go in this article. I hate these articles, but whatever. Can go in there. Works great. This mouse, the scroll wheel, yeah, a little bit cheapish, I would say. What I mean by that is that it feels a little bit plasticky. I'm gonna see it a little bit more flimsy maybe than the. Maybe it's the same. Maybe it's some kind of placebo. It's hard to say. Yeah, a little bit more flimsy, I would say. Other than that, build quality feels nice, pretty sturdy. I'm just gonna press some buttons quite hard. No creaks. Okay, nothing. And you can see a really high precision as well, you know. I mean, that's a given if you pay this much for a mouse and whatnot, but if you get less expensive mice and whatnot, you don't really always know what you're gonna get. And this time around, Bluetooth works flawlessly, I would say. Like, there's no... I'm gonna go in here, search on the Boombox 2, because that's something that I'm starting to get a bit interested to see here. I have a Swedish website to purchase this. Looking at some pictures. Yes, okay. It works really, really well, I'd say. Can't really complain. Yeah, it got the Dearhadder shape. You can go wireless with Bluetooth or USB dongle. And the battery does not degrade because you can replace it, yeah, really easily as well. You can just, I mean, no force at all, literally. Like, that's something you might get a little bit afraid of. And as long as you place it in here at the front, you can see nothing. You don't need to press in any buttons, nothing. Everything just pops in, so there's no, it's, I don't think it's gonna degrade that easily. So you will, this is a mouse that's meant to last. Hopefully that is. There's no rubber at the sides. There's no rubber at all. That's the case for the V2. You get rubber on the sides. You see, yeah. Doesn't really matter. I think the grainy plastic kind of makes up for that. Get a little bit more comfortable handled. And there's no RGB on this. Nothing at all. So maximum amount of battery life, but also our RGB is not really meant for portable use. But of course that might be something you might want to have. For example, the V2 has that, V3 Pro. Does the V3 Pro? I don't think the V3 Pro has RGB. Whatever, if you want RGB, this is not the mouse for you, but it feels solid. This is my first impression, so got to take everything with a grain of salt. This is not like a final review or anything like that. You get the Razer logo there imprinted. Nothing else. Yeah, I think that's it. Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you liked it. Maybe you want to see another test with this mouse, maybe in some other game on the PC maybe. And that's all for this video, and thank you for watching, and cheers.